In this video for the TV Star T1020 HD digital terrestrial receiver, we're basically going to show you how you can format your hard drive. Okay, so obviously with the hard drive or USB memory stick or something like this plugged into the front port of the TV Star T1020, just wait a few seconds, then it'll come up and it'll say USB device inserted, something like this. You press the menu button and you arrow over to this sub menu here called USB, and then you just simply arrow down to PVR configure. Okay, then you arrow down to this sub menu called format, press OK, and then you're in the formatting menu. Now before I go any further, I should give you a word of warning here. There's two things here. The first thing is, if you're going to format your drive, basically you're going to lose all the information that was on it before. So if you're going to do this, make sure you back up whatever was on it. If you had something important, if you don't mind losing everything on it, fire away. The second thing is, and I don't know why they've done this, but it's one of the only boxes I've ever seen that has this, the USB port on the front is actually upside down. Okay, so if you're putting in the USB drive or your external hard drive, something like this, and you're meeting resistance, it's because the USB port is upside down. So just be aware of this and don't try and drive it home and damage it basically. So that's just a word of warning, and it's just something we've noticed from this box, but it works grand. It's just they've decided to put it in upside down, so what can you do? So basically, anyway, if you're at this point here, you can decide using your arrow keys whether you want FAT32 or NTFS. So you can just arrow down to that and select. So I'm just going to select FAT32, and you have to format. Then you need to go back up to the first thing here up the top, and then you just simply press the OK button, and then to confirm whether you want to do it or not, you press OK again. Now I'm only doing this on a 2 GB memory stick here, so if you're using a bigger drive or an external hard drive, something like this, it might take a bit longer, but it's not an overly long process, and it'll tell you when it's finished. So whatever you do, when it is formatting, don't power off the box or plug out your drive or anything like this. Wait till you have that message say formatting is complete. And when you have that done, then you can just exit back to live TV. But what I'll say just before I do that then is, there's no function on this box where it allows you to enter a menu and safely remove your actual USB drive, whether it be a memory stick or an external hard drive. Okay, so if you're ever removing the drive, what you need to do is basically put the box in standby, leave it in standby for argument's sake 5 seconds, something like this, and then turn off the receiver at the wall. Okay, that's best practice. Pulling out a USB memory stick or an external hard drive or something like this while a box is actually switched on is an absolutely terrible idea, and is going to shorten the life of your memory stick or hard drive. There's absolutely no question of that. Okay, so, and it could corrupt your data also that's on the drive, so never do that. Okay, so if you follow that procedure, it's just best practice, and you'll extend the life of your drive significantly. So that's basically it. Just how you format a USB drive on the TV Star T1020 HD digital terrestrial receiver.